Всем привет! Сейчас будет стрим. Микрокарбалоида, YouTube. Короче, сейчас будем проходить. Получится. У меня тут компьютер сам. Графику на низкое. Вот мой комп постарел. Ничего, пробуем. Новая игра. Я звука не слышу почему-то. Где звук? Стоп. Игра. Раз. Ага, я все пропустил, вообще никто не понял, в чем смысл игры. Микрофон погромче. Русского языка, я так понял, нет. Поймал. Молодец.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Take cover! Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Да, у меня что, и комп не тянешь, и на низких настройках даже. Писали, блядь, что она нахуй охуительно оптимизирована, блядь. Лежи, кошка, лежи. Я не играл в первую часть, я не знаю, о чем она там, первая часть. Те же ли там герои, не те же там герои. Может, это из-за того, что она у меня на жесткий диск установлена, а не на SSD. Мне игра ругалась.
「
Это типа жесткий диск, траблы. Да, но если здесь с SSD-шниками не напасешься на эти игры. Денег не напасешься. Мало того, что их покупать надо, эти игры, так еще и, блядь, железо обновлять. Мы сейчас попробуем, посмотрим. Пойдет, не пойдет, пойдет, не пойдет. Если не пойдет, то не пойдет. Если пойдет, то пойдет. А может, мы дальше этой заставки сейчас не уйдем? Надо было сначала запустить, наверное, ее проверить, а потом уже пробовать. Надо было ее на SSD-шник поставить. Места, правда, там нет. Штробас пришлось какой-нибудь удалять. Вот этого вообще не хочется. Я так понимаю, вот это справа желтенькая, заполняющаяся в кружочке, это загрузка. Ну это пиздец. Пиздец, мне кажется, я сейчас весь стрим так посижу, просто ожидая, пока она загрузится, эта игра. Да, она даже на загрузочном экране лагает. Все, загрузилось, нет? Или картинки кончились? Музыкой. Так, ну-ка я альтанусь. Что у нас здесь такое? Ничего. Как будто микрофон погромче надо. Прям такой олдскульный экспириенс. По полчаса загрузки ждать. О, нихуя себе. Скоро спалился на средней валка. Правой кнопкой. Хедшот. Ау, застрял. Да ёпта. Красных, да, мне надо стрелять или в кого, я не понимаю. Кто враги-то? Это? Что делать-то надо?
Got him.
Блядь, это на правую кнопку мыши его заряжаешь.
Die, you
Блядь.
swine.
Я не понимаю, попадаю, не попадаю. Гранату можно кинуть? Вот в них я точно попаду, нет? Блядь.
Get ready. They're coming inside.
Дайте мне меч.
Move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Это не попал-то, блядь. Дайте меч-то, алло, вот меч какой-то, вот, давай. Во. Как переключиться? О.
We need more archers. Godwin. Get over
Да.
here.
Вот, топор, секир башка. Где ворота? Какие ворота защищать надо? Вот эти, что ли? Во. Молик кто-то кинул. Блядь, громкость надо потише сделать. Это я нихуя не слышу. Общая громкость. Вот так вот. Твердить. Да. Да, спасибо. Ура. Так. Проследить за сухим чертом. Где? Кто? Ты, командир? Да, сухой черт. Так себе защита прошла наша. Тут мышка шустрая больно. Помедленнее над мышку. Сражайтесь для атаки, защищаться можно. Где, кто? Наши желтые, да, с зеленым, а они красные. Что? Убили? Кто еще на меня? На Е, да, сбивание с лестниц. Где кто лезет? Не вижу. Где кто? Алло. Ну, сбиваю уже. Так. Это все. Вон еще лестницы, вон еще, давай быстренько скидывай. Это кто, я или не я?
I don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Еще захотел. Так вот. С чужими девками кувыркаться. Мордобой неизбежен. Если сейчас опять загрузка будет на полчаса, конечно, пиздарики будет. А скорее всего так и будет. Ба. Ну, конечно, загрузки, да, будет мощный, хоть курить иди. А, нет. Нормалек. Несколько недель назад.
Fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking
Еба.
forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of
Кошка тут
legends?
хвост показывает. Как говорится, чипируйте один. Согласен. А чё, согласен?
Of
Согласен.
course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
Я типа телохранитель.
We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success.
Я ничего не
chase some
нажимаю,
local
она
wenches,
сама.
eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless maybe he's just testing me.
Согласен, не согласен.
Aye,
Согласен.
it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
A
Давай.
bit too keen. You never know what might happen.
Henry, don't be such a lily liver. Audentes fortuna juvat. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving,
Что там
we wanna
говорят,
know.
не понимаю. Блять, они бы нахуй еще бы дальше написали мельче. Начало как минимум странное. Ну ладно, с курс событий будет.
Sir.
Опа, сейчас будет замес.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them!
Опа.
Let them get away!
Besides, we wouldn't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Да. Дальше все центр оружия в руке, крепкий спрятавшись здесь, Шахара, совет решит проблем с своим знанием, острым языком и добрым словом разведчик скрывается в тени. Ага. Так. Ну, наверное, второй вариант ответа. А как? Ага.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Так, убеждение множества возможностей собеседника может быть выбрать из некоторых вариантов, которые подают вашу реакцию. Но быть внимание для убеждения требуется, чтобы ваш собеседник вам поверил. Угу. Красноречие. Так, ты пытаешься разрешить ситуацию спокойно и сдержанно, баян, ты пленяешь своего народа. Ты могу стараешься как герой-защитник свой, принуждение, манипуляции. Просто я скажу, что они сильно не знать ничем, они забыл, как голос сразу не помог. Могут помочь угрозы. Так, ваши характеристики. Какая у вас репутация, смысл угрожать насилием, когда вы, знаешь, как за бандой говорит, что вы шляхтич, когда у вас солома из башмаков торчит. Так, а что это за репутация такая интересная? Это что такое? Это что такое? Окей. Неужто именно разбойников плохого смысла помочь с вами с разбойниками? Что это дипломатически, да, вы можете сделать это, называется выбор. Так, мы это уже все говорили, это было, ну тогда, да, давай.
Want to negotiate an alliance? We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. so we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave
Какие по
Yobst of
понятиям у
Arabia,
них разговоры.
and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may
Я
carry
угадал,
on,
как.
but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Нихуя там написано одно, блядь, а мне вообще по эту реплику другую дали. Я думал, мы типа там объединимся, все дела и поможем, а нихуя типа, да, ты пиздец. Типичная проблема РПГ.
Sorry
Кошка,
about the
спи.
cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
Корчма.
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Кошка, ты давай, чего вертишься?
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
Этому, блядь, бухнуть, блин.
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Ничего не понятно, но очень интересно. Выяснить планы Яна, какие планы? Беззаботные наездники. Так, мышка. Параметры управления. Микрофончик все-таки как-то можно. Как будто ничего не поменялось. Еще чек. Так, мне надо вот это, да, вот это вот. Чтобы подозвать Барбоса.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry?
Дневники.
I'll see what I can get for you.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what
What
about?
the fuck?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Я доспехи. Инвентарь, да? Ебать, сколько всего. Я как бы люблю изменить пояс, бросить. Как бы я люблю РПГ, но в них надо сидеть. Обувь под шпоры. Все надеть обувь. Гамбезон под нагрудник. Кожаные штаны, мини-игрока костюмы. Так. Оружие. Чё? Голова. Батпат. Гамбизон. Голова. Он надеется защиту. Вот это что? Ебать. Ебать. Так, оружие. Учебный длинный меч. Кошка убежала. Ну.
So, shall we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Да ничего.
Don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
Тихо, 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 тихо.
Let's start.
Как?
Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's
Один.
get warmed up.
Да, есть.
I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
Нажмите, чтобы выбрать направление атаки, перемещаемое стрельное направление атаки ниже части для колющего удара.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Цепочка атак. Врасти цепочка атак можно снова нажав кнопку атак, когда еще первый не продолжается. Такой цепочками быстрее и эффективнее.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself while you're attacking.
Но можно закрыть удар даже правда количество профессиональности
Now
атаки.
save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
А как блокировать?
Nice.
Ну,
Good.
блокировал.
That's the way. Good. Nice.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Парирование,
Perfect
да?
block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry.
Ай. Ты как? Ну,
Nice, Henry.
ай. Ай.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
Ответный удар, такая контратака. Сейчас на атаку край блоком, а затем немедленно такой новый использует ответный удар в свой идеальный блок.
Strike back after the block.
Бля, как сложно здесь махаться.
Sweet.
Ну, бей.
Nice. You have to block first. Well, not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Мне сделано так, при помощи такую зону, которую он делает, осторожности найдешь.
Oh, nice, Henry. Nice work, Henry. Nice. Good Christ. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Бля, у меня есть
Defend
столько.
yourself. Off to a good start.
Ай.
And another.
Всё, выносливость кончилась, все понял.
And another.
Ай. Походу сотенку-то я проебал.
Oh, you haven't got a hope. Haven't got a hope.
Да, я проиграл, нет?
Put up a fight at least.
Быстро выдыхает.
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Я уже блок держал.
You haven't got a hope.
Отстань от меня. Я не могу, это тяжело.
Oh, you haven't got a hope. And you've had it. I'd say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that sword blade gives me quite an appetite.
Don't hold back.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain out of his crotch for that.
But I still can't figure out how you didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting? The first time you ever held a bow? I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Что-то не понимаю вообще, о каком разговор-то был.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
hands.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Ну, погнали.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that?
What are you doing? Even closer, but carefully. Henry, I told you to... Oh my fucking God, you're a... We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey!
Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
The bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? It's mine!
you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank! Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them off on the other side!
Oh, he's caught it! Quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Час заставок. Нормально. Так, тебя разыскивает значок зайца рядом с компасом, показывает, что происходит сейчас разыск объясни. Найти индикатор заяц.
There's someone in front of us. Down. They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? Around. You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You want us to think they can swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Nothing about pitch back. Will all your talk does it blind you?
Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here!
Keep you watching
still.
instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the
Run! Quick!
why are we moving down instead of being high up?
No, fuck, they're in front Septibus! Quick, into the rocks.
Put him off! They're playing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
Ну еще мы тут стали.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Куда бежать-то?
Where now, for fuck's sake? Here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
I'll kill you!
Alert! Alert! Oh!
You can't run from me!
Там же прохода не было. Куда я должен бежать-то, я не пойму.
Ah, fuck! Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Hans! Hey, Hans!
I've been waiting for you.
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. I only found my way out of those slagging rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb down here to the water before they find us. This way!
Fuck you, whoreson!
Я же нажал блокировать. Почему же? Все, умер я. Заново.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing, mate? We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all.
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Интересно, здесь мог быть другой исход. Я видел бы.
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk.
Можно графончик, кстати. Сколько кадров? Тоже 60 кадров. А, нет, полтосик 40. Ой. Уже полтосик кадров.
Faster. I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate. Fuck. What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No. Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Ну вот ты нашу историю рассказывать, я так понимаю.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think against them!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Интрига.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Ой. Вот так вот. На девок. На девок глядеть, ходить.
What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Ushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Страшное падение. Постараюсь чудо заполучить штраф, теряя несколько очков основного уровня. Навыков у меня ничего не пойдешь. Придется постоянно возвращаться их в игре. Дать выстекать, чтобы снять кровотечение, положить. Ага, так, инвентарь, повязка. Но я больше не могу. Подождите. Все, кровотечения нет. Найдите что-нибудь сна, откройте сумку, удержи поесть из горшка. Поесть, налить снадобье, закрыть обучение, налить снадобье. Я понял. Значит, с котелка поедим. Ну, из сковородки едят, и вот из котелка поедим. Еще охота?
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
У меня есть как-нибудь показать в этом. Голова после еды. Не надо. Ну, 60 кадров по-прежнему можно. Можно еще графончик подтянуть. Так, сейчас управление. Вот так вот подтвердить. Да, графики. Растительность. Давай среднее. Объемных эффектов среднее. Среднее. Постобработка среднее. Подтвердить. Да. Ну, посмотрим. Так, что-то мне куда-то надо было, да? Вот сюда помыться.
Feel like a new man.
Так, а мне надо рубаху еще одеть, да, получается?
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a
Ну,
yellow
ромашка-то все
center.
знают, как
At the back of
выглядит.
the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere, or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Так, что у нас там? 1,5 часика. Так, пойдем лопату возьмем. Это я, типа, да? Здесь лопату, твоя постель. Ее как-то можно это приближать там что-нибудь? Только отдалять. Это максимум, да, приближение? Где лопата-то? Алло. Так.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Что за кодекс? Инструменты. Пища. Да, в эту игру, наверное, играть. Факел. Давай. Бревно можно взять? Зверобой. Так, мне надо было лопату взять и вот эту вот цепочку, да? Обобрать. Капюшон, в крови, охотничий пояс, штаны, повязка. Так. Охотничий пояс. Да, факел. Да как будто бы тут вот труп к ручью. Поможет вам ориентироваться в мире. Бежать я не могу, да?
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
А это что такое на карте у меня обозначается? Непонятно. Мухоморы какие-то растут. Мухомор красный. Я здесь. Наверное, надо. Так, через дом, наверное, надо. От бега, выносливость, расход. Куры такие.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Так, надо шалфей и ромашку искать, получается, да? Ведь такое? Окей.
Purple flower, sage. There we go. I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
Сколько вот просто одного
Purple
шалфеечка.
flower, sage. There we go.
Где ромашка? Ромашка
I can't
чуть
just go off and
подальше.
leave Hans to his fate.
Что, у меня перевес, что ли, из-за одного шалфея?
I'm feeling a bit peckish. I can't leave here. I swore to protect Sir Hans, and I intend to keep my word.
И ромашку еще надо собрать. Дуванчик. Вот. Нет. Где ромашка? О, ромашка.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Я себе ногу подвернул, или что это такое мне показывается на карте? Что такое?
What's that dog making such a noise about?
Наверное, что нужно договориться.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Так.
I really need to eat something.
Are you fellas?
We're from Lord. Hey,
Кушать надо. У меня нет кошеля. Какого кошеля-то? Есть. Я.
you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey,
This'll be
you!
quick, boy.
What?
This'll be quick, boy. Fuck that! Jesus! Fucking butchery!
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get... First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do.
Положи в котелок ромашку и кипяти оборон. Измельчи шалфей и добавь в конце слей. Так, значит, в котелок ромашку. Один оборот. Так. Ромашки за стол.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the
Полки
cauldron.
слева,
Choose
вино,
the right
вода.
pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Вино, вода, масло, спирт. Подожди. Так, возьми вино, 2 горсти ромашки и горсть шалфея. Вино.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now
Так,
try
чтобы
moving the
поставить на огонь,
cauldron over the
вскипелось
So you
жена.
know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But
Если начнет бродить как следует, кипело, нужно раздуть, сжимая.
blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Так. Так.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Okay.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Количество 2. Отлично.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Обобрать капюшонище. Прочные башмаки. Давай заберем. Вяленый окунь, крендель. Ключи, набор, повязка. Да, костяной гребень. Так, короткая рубашка, простая. Макел, груша, крендель, самогон, набор, т.т. Козлик. Сынку, валяйся, я тебе ничего не сделаю.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
А где голод показывается? Я жрать хочу. А, это вот снизу. То есть кровать и миска, да, получается?
Fuck. This damn shoulder. Oof.
Нет, еще надо. Где еще копать? Где хрюшка? Где дубина? Дубина была. Да? Нет дубины. Упустил. Наверное, третий значок, это, наверное, как раз таки, да, это... Что у меня там похавать есть? Похавали. Заснуть, сохраниться. Да, пару часиков. Или надо до завтра проспать?
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword? You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans! He's alive! How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I feel quite hungry.
Получить очки, П. Так, встать. Так, мы... На сегодня хватит. Я думаю, завтра продолжим. Игруха прикольная. 1,5 часа заставок. Блять, мне кажется, она очень большая, эта игра. Но я думаю, я потихоньку вникну. Так что... Хорош.